Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the Oakland Athletics franchise here on MLB The Show 24, and today we're going to watch the World Series to see who is crowned the world champions of Major League Baseball. Obviously the Athletics did not make it, instead it was the New York Yankees from the American League and the Atlanta Braves from the National League. If you're ready for this one, you're excited, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. As with the World Series being today, that is the last episode in year number 1 before the premiere is this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. Also, as a quick update, I will be going on a cruise this week. I'm actually on a cruise right now as I record this, so I'm sorry if I have not been able to respond to all your comments and stuff. But it's the Yankees and the Braves. The New York Yankees representing the American League. They come in as a 5 seed with a 95-67 record. And they defeated the Astros, the Orioles, and the Rangers to get to this point. So the 27-time champions trying to win their first title in 15 years. And they're so close. Obviously, the Yankees are a team you don't want to sleep on, a stacked roster. And they own the series lead against the Braves. The 4 times they've met in the World Series, the Yankees have won 3 of them. Obviously, they're led by Aaron Judge, none other than the 2022 AL MVP, who had another really good year this year. And then obviously also have Juan Soto, who they added last offseason. It's paid off because he was the American League MVP this season, playing at a very high level, 4-time All-Star as well. Just more juice to the lineup. And on the pitching side of things, they're led by Garrett Cole, the former Cy Young Award winner, had another very good season this year. Did not get it. Also did not get an All-Star appearance somehow, but he is with them. Now they're going up against the Atlanta Braves. This is not going to be easy. The Atlanta Braves were the team that I thought would win the World Series when the playoffs started. The rest of my predictions weren't that great, but I have a chance to get this one right. They were the 2 seed. They went 110-52, one of the best teams in baseball, and defeated both the Pirates and the Diamondbacks to get here. I do believe their path was a little bit easier than the Yankees, so maybe they're not as battle-tested, but they're looking to win their second championship in 4 years, led by Ronald Acuna Jr., one of the best players in baseball, last year's NL MVP, as this year it was won by his teammate, a former Oakland Athletic. Matt Olson won the MVP, so it'll be the AL MVP versus the NL MVP this year in the World Series, so that'll be interesting to follow. But Olson had a sensational season, obviously winning MVP, 2-time now home run champion. And on the mound, they're led by Spencer Strider, a 2-time All-Star, had one of his best seasons this year, and he is looking to take it to a championship. So what I do with these games is I simulate the games until we get to an elimination game, and we watch all of the elimination games. So we'll start off with game number 1. Atlanta and the Braves win 2-0 as they get offense and beat the Yankees. A great pitching performance from both squads, but it was the Braves who come out on top thanks to Spencer Strider. Game 2, though, the Yankees won 8-7 in 12 innings, so a very late game. Judge with 2 home runs in this one. Cortez got rocked, but the offense bailed him out as Acuna also went huge for the Braves. A home run, 3 doubles. It just wasn't enough. Series then goes to the Bronx, where the Braves win the first one 7-4. Acuna goes deep again with 5 RBIs. Meanwhile, on the Yankee side of things, it's Judge who goes deep again. So it's Acuna versus Judge in this one. And then in game 4, the Braves win 9-0. That puts them ahead 3-1 thanks to a sensational performance from Huascar and Yanoa. And that brings us to our first elimination game, game number 5. So we're going to jump in to the World Series here in New York. The Yankees on the brink of getting knocked out. The Braves 1 game away from winning another World Series championship, but it's not going to be easy. It's at Yankee Stadium. You can see the home fans are rowdy, waving the towels, ready to try to will their team back to Atlanta. But the Braves, they don't want this series to go back to Atlanta. They're throwing out Spencer Strider tonight, trying to finish the job here. As you can see, the recap of the series so far. Yankees been shut out in 2 of the 4 games, trying to break that trend here. As you can see the lineups on your screen for this one, both squads rocking with usual starters down the stretch. As far as the pitchers, it is going to be Strider, and the Yankees are going to bring out Nestor Cortez, who did not have a good first appearance in his World Series. Hoping to rewrite that here tonight, but he's going up against Spencer Strider. They are the Atlanta Braves, the defending National League champions, versus the AL champions, the New York Yankees. Game 5 begins right now as we go top one here. Acuna at the plate with 2 down, and he's going to rip one into right center. Soto gives chase, but he can't get to it, and that's going to be at least a double for Acuna, who's playing sensational this World Series. Another extra base hit for him. So he's on second with 2 away. That brings up the NL MVP, Matt Olson, who swings at a pitch in the dirt. And Cortez will get through the top of the first. We go bottom one now. Here's Strider going up against Judge, and he walks Aaron Judge, the guy who's kind of led the Yankees this postseason run. That brings up Juan Soto, the AL MVP, and he swings and misses on an inside fastball, and both teams scoreless through 1. We go top 3 now. Here's Charlie Culberson at the plate for Atlanta, and he's going to lead off this inning with a base hit up the middle. Second base hit of the ball game for the Braves. Jared Kelenic now hitting in the 9 hole, and he's going to walk on 4 straight pitches. So Cortez getting himself in a little bit of trouble here as he goes back to the top of the lineup. It'll be Michael Harris II, the all-star center fielder this year. 1-1 pitch to him, and he's going to rip this one into center. However, it's going to be easily caught by Judge. They will not test the arm of Big Judge, and I don't blame him. So 1 down now for Travis d'Arnaud, who gets jammed inside. This is a ground over to short. Slow moving, though, so they're only going to get the runner at first. So it keeps the inning alive. No double play ball for Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 in scoring position. 2-2 pitch, and Acuna delivers up the middle base hit. Judge playing deep, so that's going to score 2, and the Braves are on the board. 2-0 here in the top of the third by none other than Ronald Acuna Jr. Inning's still not over. Here's Matt Olson up next, and he's going to swing and miss as now it comes to an end. Go top 4, though. Austin Riley with 1 down, and he wants to add another. Drilled to deep left field and out of here. Austin Riley tacks on a solo shot. Now a 3-time Silver Slugger thanks to another sensational season. He hits his 8th home run of the postseason, goes .445, and the Braves now out in front 3-0. We go bottom 4 now as Alex Verdugo leads off for the Yankees, and he's going to single through the right side of the infield. That's the first base hit of the ball game for the Pinstripes. 1 down now for Juan Soto, and he's going to dribble this one over to first. Olsen with a nice effort deflects it over to Albies, but they won't get the throw off in time. Soto beats it out for an infield base hit. So now 2 on for Anthony Volpe, and he's going to look at strike 3. Strider gets some looking, as that's his 5th strikeout of the day. That brings up the Rizzlord, Anthony Rizzo. 2-1 pitch over to third. It's batted down by Riley, who can't glove it, so everybody is safe. They're going to say it's a base hit. I might have considered that an error, but now a big spot for DJ LeMahieu. Bases loaded, 0-2 pitch. Chopper over to second. Albies has it, and the Yankees leave him loaded. Big missed opportunity there, as the Braves still lead 3-0. However, top 5, Cortez settles down a little bit. He gets a 1-2-3 inning as he gets d'Arnaud to fly out to center. Bottom 5 now, 1 down for Everson Pariah, the rookie who draws a walk. So that puts the runner on first for the top of the order. Second walk of the day for Spencer Strider as here comes Gleyber Torres, now the 3-time All-Star. 0-2 pitch to him, and he swings to the slider in the dirt. Nasty stuff by Strider. As that brings up Verdugo up next, and he's going to pull this one into right field for a base hit. Second single of the night for Alex Verdugo. Runner will stay at second. And that brings up Aaron Judge. But he swings at a pitch in the dirt. Strike 3. d'Arnaud blocks it, throws him out at first. And Strider with another gem here in the World Series. Tommy Kahnle will come in the 6th inning for the Yankees. It's not been a good postseason for him, but he's trying to rewrite that here. Acuna lead off, not a easy leadoff man, as he rips one into left field, and that one's going to get up against the wall. Another extra base hit for Acuna Jr. in the Fall Classic. He arrives on second with a leadoff double. Matt Olson up next. First pitch to him. He ropes it up the middle for a base hit, and that's going to drive in another. Braves extend their lead now 4-0 as the Yankees watching it slip away. Albies up next. Still nobody down, and he's going to bloop this one into center. It gets down in front of Judge. Still nobody out. Runners now on first and second. For the next man up, Austin Riley, who's already homered today. 2-2 pitch, and he swings and misses on the changeup. A big first out. Charlie Culberson up next. Had a single earlier in the game, and he swings and misses. And that'll end the 6th. Go bottom 6, Strider still on the mound, and here's a 1-out single by Anthony Volpe. Gets an unfortunate bounce off the wall as he will arrive at first base. But 2 batters later, how about a pitch 1-0-2? DJ LeMahieu still can't touch the stuff. Strider goes 6 scoreless. We'll see if he comes out for the 7th. Ron Marinaccio will come in for the Yankees. Another guy who's got rocked in this World Series. He will start off 1 down for Michael Harris the second. And this ball actually gets by. I thought that was a ball. Instead, they're going to call that a strikeout. But I guess ball don't lie because Harris will beat the throw to first base. Weird sequence of events puts him on first. Next batter, Travis d'Arnaud, will pull it over to LeMahieu, and they will go around the horn, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, bottom 7, Strider still on the mound. He has 2 down. Gleyber Torres, though, draws a walk, so he'll put the runner on first, and that'll finally do it for Spencer Strider. 6 2/3 scoreless innings. He's thrown about 14 innings in the World Series, and he's given up 0 earned runs. That also is World Series MVP potential. Instead, here comes Dylan Lee, who does not have a good ERA. He's trying to strand the runner, but he won't do it against Verdugo, who grounds over to short. Nice effort by Culberson. Verdugo has his 3rd base hit of the ballgame. And that brings up Aaron Judge, the man you want up in this situation. 2-2 pitch to the Judge. Swing and miss on the changeup, and the Braves again get out of the inning, allowing 0 runs. Here comes Scott Effross for the Yankees, a slightly better ERA at 5.40. It's not saying much. He'll begin against Ronald Acuna here in the top of the 8th, and he gets him to ground over to 3rd. But LeMahieu can't field it cleanly, and that's going to be an E6. A rare time to get Acuna Jr. out, and you can't take advantage. But 2 down now for Austin Riley, as Acuna, though, is finally going to use that speed, and he's going to swipe second. So that puts the runner in scoring position for Riley. Next pitch, he gets popped up to right field. Soto gives chase, and he will get to it. So it stays 4-0. Go bottom 8. The Braves are going to put in Joe Jimenez. Very interesting because he has not been good this postseason. The Braves have a good bullpen. First pitch is to Juan Soto, and he's going to drill this one to center field with some carry, and it's going to clear the wall. Juan Soto hits a solo shot off the first pitch from Jimenez. And like I said, it's a very odd decision. And it comes back and backfires. The AL MVP, the one to give the Yankees the first runs of the ball game. And that might be what it takes to wake this home crowd up. 4-1 now in favor of the Evil Empires. This 1-2 pitch now for Rizzo with 1 down. He's going to single down the left field line. Jimenez getting himself in a little bit of trouble. He's going to stay in the ball game for DJ LeMahieu. 3-0 pitch, and he walks him on 4 pitches. Jimenez puts the tying run at the plate. It's Jose Trevino. He's going to stay in 2-2, and he's going to get him looking on the changeup. There's the nasty pitch. However, that would actually do it for Jimenez. Very interesting call to wait till after the batter. But instead, here comes Raisel Iglesias, who has not had a good postseason, but he's trying to strand the 2 runners. He's got to do it against Everson Pariah, who hits this one into center, but Harris tracks it down. And again, Yankees leave 2 on base. Going to the top of the 9th inning, where Ian Hamilton will come in relief for the Yankees. There's a better ERA out of the bullpen. 2-1 with 2 down for Kelenic, and he'll get on base with a single as the Braves try to add some insurance runs. Back to the top of the lineup. Harris up the middle again. Back-to-back singles here for the Braves. They might not be finished scoring, as that'll bring up Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 4 day, and he'll swing and miss at a low slider, so the Braves will take a 3-run lead into the 9th for the National League Reliever of the Year, A.J. Minter, who has struggled a little bit this postseason, but he has converted 4 of 5 save ops, trying to get another one here. He's got to do it against the top of the lineup. Last chance for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres to begin, and he swings early on a changeup. There's out number 1. How about Alex Verdugo? He has 3 for 4 day. Make it 4 for 5. Up the middle. Culberson will get to it, but he won't get him in time. Throw low. That's 4 base hits for Alex Verdugo today. So he's on first for Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 day. He has 3 homers, though, in the World Series. Faces an 0-1 pitch. Minter deals. Chopper over to second. Albies has it. He goes to second. He goes to first, and the Braves are going to do it. The Atlanta Braves are your World Series champions. They knock off the Yankees in 5 games and claim their 5th World Series championship in franchise history. They get it done here in the Bronx against the Evil Empire. And the Bravos will get to celebrate. Heartbreak here for the Yankees, trying so hard to break that drought. But I mean, for me personally, it's hard to feel bad for the Yankees. But the Braves get it done. And is it safe to say this could potentially be a dynasty? This is their 5th championship in franchise history, but their 2nd in 4 seasons. And honestly, if you look at this roster from top to bottom, they might not be done. Very young core, a lot of them locked up for the future. The Atlanta Braves could be the pedestal for Major League Baseball. Congratulations to them. They take the team photo. 5th World Series championship as they are your 2024 World Series champions. Strider gets player of the game, 6 2/3, 11 strikeouts, an absolute gem from him. Him and Acuna probably have the best chances of getting the World Series MVP. I'd probably give it to Acuna just how dominant he's been. But Strider definitely played a part. As the Braves, there's the notification of defeat of the Yankees in the World Series. We'll take a look at the awards real quick. Your postseason MVP is Juan Soto of the Yankees. National League is Sean Murphy. And your World Series MVP is Luis Guillorme? Huh? Who? He barely played. Yeah, he had a home run, but Acuna Jr. got robbed. That's crazy. But nonetheless, that brings it into year number 1, and we get ready for the 2025 season. I cannot wait to get to the offseason and bring it to you guys as we start to rebuild this team. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. And if you're excited for the offseason, let me know in the comment section, what do you think the Athletics should do as we prepare to move to Sacramento? This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.